Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. In this series, we're going to be taking on what has come to be known as the Masochist Challenge. In this challenge, we have to build a deck based on cards that we pull from the Master Pack. Every time we win a duel, we will be able to purchase one of these packs to see what cards we get to possibly add to our deck. We will also be able to pull from the Legacy Pack. Anytime we collect a Legacy ticket, we'll be able to pull from this pack as well. Unfortunately, we will not be able to buy structure decks to help us or pull from secret packs that are unlocked when you pull certain ultra rare and secret rare cards. We will not be able to do this. All credit for this challenge is going to go to the YouTuber Simo, who came up with this idea. The whole point was to build a deck with random cards and see how far you can climb the rank system in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And with all of this out of the way, let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Masochist Challenge. Today we are running the same exact deck as we left off with from the last episode. I was reconsidering switching this out with something that I thought would be a little bit more useful, but then the effect did come in handy that one duel, and then I was thinking about it. This effect is actually paired real greatly when the opponent attacks one of our defense position monsters, one of our set monsters. Like if we're trying to cover for, let's say we have, our big Dark Lord Desire in our hand that we're trying to get out, and we have like this set or any one of our fairies set, and we have Yomi ship on the field, right? And they target our fairy that we're trying to get on, to keep on the board so we can summon out our Dark Lord, right? We can activate this effect, target the Yomi ship, pop their card, and then successfully, as long as they don't have another monster to attack us with, bring this out on the next turn. So like this isn't going anywhere. I mean, as much as this probably won't come up all that often, it's a nice way to possibly out an opponent's card that we're having difficulty getting rid of. So we're definitely gonna keep this Sub-Terror Nemesis Defender in our deck for sure. Well, with that out of the way, let's jump right into our first duel. All right, it looks like our opponent is deciding who is going first. Looks like we're going second. That's fine. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, hey, well, we've got this finally drawn into our hands. This could potentially come in handy. We have our tuner. We can only draw exactly either Cyber Dragon or our one level 5 special summon insect monster. Um, that'd be really cool right now. We go right into our synchro summon. Probably not going to happen. Nope, of course not. That's fine. Let's see what we got here. Um, hmm. This is for, we can't use this right now. I think our best play here is to just throw this down and body check his card because we don't really have a better play right now. Okay, good to know. I think we just end turn here. There's nothing more we can really do. This is just a dead card unless we draw out our one fairy that can special summon off of removing a spell or trap card, a continuous spell or trap card on our field. Alright, what is he playing? Storm Cipher, okay, can't attack directly or attack monsters in the extra deck monster zone, unaffected by monster effects activated in the extra deck zone, extra monster zone, whatever. Cannot be destroyed by battle with monsters in the extra deck zone. Well, okay. So basically, all of our normal monsters will be fine as long as we don't like summon in the extra deck monster zones here. We'll be fine. That wouldn't have been enough. All right, let's see what our next draw is. Okay, he's taking back this one card. Honest, yeah. Catapult Zone. What was this again? Oh, this is that rock field, whatever. I mean, we might as well play it. It's not that big of a deal. Um, you really don't have the greatest options here, but he can't attack directly. I mean, he can always summon Honest back and do 11, 1100 to our face, but I think that's how we play it because this is not useful for him right now at all. So I think this is probably the best play. Save our card advantage that we have, even though it's not much. I mean, he's definitely got better card advantage than we do, but I mean, this probably isn't going to be useful. What's this? 15. Okay, so Galaxy's Cleric. Yeah, yeah. All right, so he's like playing like Photon Dragons and Cipher Dragons for sure. He's only doing 300, 400 more than he would have with Honest. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Hopefully we draw something here that's gonna be useful. Honestly, our Great White would be pretty good right now. Um, Twice per turn it can't be destroyed. I guess we can set this for now. I think that's it. I think that's probably the play. I mean, this would boost itself for a spell counter. You can move. I mean, we could literally boost this to what, like 1300. That's not enough to kill what's his face, the 1500 monster. So no point there. He could play Honest here and deal 2600. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good card. Pretty good for his deck. He had that and he drew that. I don't think he can special summon those right now. No. Okay, yeah, sure. Did he dump? No, he did not dump on us. What the heck? I'm surprised he hasn't played it. Lost Wind. Okay. None of those are special summoned, but we are now in a position where we really need to start defending our life points. I just don't see a great way out of this right now. I guess we can summon this. And pass turn. I mean, we'll take some damage here, but we're not going to take... We 3K's worth of damage? I don't think we can take 3K's worth of damage here. I mean, he could summon another card that would hurt us for sure. Probably ideally is if he could XYZ these level 4s into something, we could hit it with Lost Wind and pull that off. But right now we're going to do this and make this twice per turn. He cannot be destroyed. That's only 700. He can attack with his other monster. That's fine. That's okay. I mean that is what it is. Let's just hope for like a really good top deck draw here. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to scoop. Discard one card, then target one monster on the field. Place that target on the top of the deck. We can do that. Let's activate this. Let's discard this. Let's bounce. I guess it really doesn't make a difference. Bounce that, I guess. It's not going to make a difference at this point. Let's activate this. Target itself. Oh, you know what? Maybe tributing this out would have been probably the smarter idea, but we couldn't have done anything with it anyways. Let's change this to defense position. We shouldn't have activated this effect, but at least, I mean, he flips over. If he flips over on us and he plays the other thing, he just wins. I am gonna try to get better at scooping before we lose, because I don't want to be like, bunny tier and bronze tier are really easy to you just play a game and you get to level up to the next rank, and I'm gonna try to do better not to let that happen. He is he is he is losing out on his advantage here. Well, unless he special summons like 2 more things. Um, you can't destroy it, dude. Um, but I don't want to be. I don't. I need to do. I need to be better and more diligent at not allowing us to just freely level up just by playing and like dueling. Because I wasn't trying to do that. I just wasn't realizing like we need to be paying attention to that more often. So that's on me. This does not help us. Um. mm, I mean that. Okay. So hold on. Level 5. No, we need level 6. Okay. Sure. Let's set this for now. That might not be the greatest. I mean, we probably could have done this one, but I don't know. I think it'd probably be better to keep our tuners just in case we somehow manage to come back from this. I honestly don't think we are, but as long as he's not about to win, I'm willing to keep on trying here, because I think in a weird way this is winnable. We just have to draw what we need. He should have won last turn. If he didn't tribute summon for his dragon and just summoned like Honest, we would have been fine. I don't know why he is trying so hard to try to kill this thing. It's twice per turn, dude. You have to attack it 3 times in order to pop it off the field. Thank you for allowing this to go through, because now we might be able to do something here. Ooh. When this attack position card is destroyed by battle, yeah, we can't do that at this point. This is a fiend. Okay, so this is level 3. This is literally protecting us right now. Um, that's not helpful. Okay, I think we now set our level 1 tuner. Um, in a way, I kind of hope that he summons a third thing and all 3 of them beat this down, trying to get rid of it as soon as possible, and then we can tribute this away for this, and then synchro summon into our guy here, Virgil, and then we'll actually have a higher attack position monster, and we can actually start swinging over him. This could be the way to victory, and I guess we'll see it play out, obviously. We're turn 15 right now of this duel. Yeah, he's getting wise. Well, wait a minute. Is this a rock monster? No, this is a warrior monster. What the heck? What's returning from? Send 1 rock monster. Sure. I don't. This is a rock monster? Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that. Hey, this is actually usable. But it's just one more card that we got to save, so this is good. This is good. Um, thinking. This is really good for our defensive purposes right here. Oh. This is a winged beast. What is this? What is this again? Is this no? That's a spellcaster. That's not land. Right. That's interesting. Um. Hmm. I guess we just do it. We have to do it. We have to do it. Uh, We might lose because of this, but if we do, then it was meant to be. Because I don't see us swinging over him anytime soon. What is this? Target one, okay, special summon in defense position. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to flip this. And we're going to go into our synchro summon here. We're not going to put it up in the extra deck monster zone because that would be suicide for attacking into the other guy because it would be unaffected by it. But we're going to play this. We're going to go into battle. We're going to actually swing for the more damage right now. And pray he doesn't have like mirror force. Okay, great. 500 damage going straight to him. And that's good. We actually might come back from this now. As long as he doesn't summon out something crazy. I mean, he's only got 5 cards in his extra deck. We might be actually able to pull this off at this point. This doesn't seem like any of his back row is doing anything to us yet. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what he draws. We can't use it. Okay, he's no, that would be our monster, not his. A tribute summon is not a special summon. He could be summoning this just to crash, which is exactly what he's doing. Which is really unfortunate for us. This wouldn't have affected his card, it would have affected us. What does this do? If this card is yeah, of course. Draw 1 card for sure. That is not the card we want to see, but it is what it is. A machine tune. Yeah, I mean, we have no more synchro monsters to utilize it being a tuner. Okay. Hey, look at this. Look at this. We're going to activate this. Pop our field spell, because that works. See, and this is why we have this as part of our strat in our deck. No, let's set up some defense for later, and we'll swing for 2200. And pray they don't have anything in the back row to stop us. It doesn't look like it. And we will pass turn. Look, we are coming back slowly but surely. We are coming back. We still can absolutely lose if he draws something that outs us and then attacks, like obviously. But this is starting the game state that we're in right now. This is actually looking pretty good for us. If we can get one of our 1800 warriors out and equip it with this, it's a 2600 monster on our field. This guy's probably really annoyed. Oh, he's using shrink. That's not good. That is not good. Yeah. That's 1100. What? Oh, I mean, all he has left is honest. So is he gonna crash with honest? No, honest is in his graveyard. That doesn't help you, bud. Galaxy Dragon can only attack dragon type monsters, so good luck. I'd read your card. Read your card. I mean, it was a valiant attempt, but now your shrink wears off. I go back up to 2200, and you're sitting here looking like an idiot. These are dead cards to us at this point, that's fine. We are once again going to set another defensive position monster. Really build up our wall here. And swing for 200 and pass turn. One of our warriors would be absolutely phenomenal right now. Absolutely phenomenal. Going to defense. Funny enough, if we draw our Dark Lord Desire, um, we wouldn't even tribute. We wouldn't even tribute this at this point. We would literally just do the normal double tribute here, summon him out, and we have absolutely enough damage to win the game if we somehow can remove this. That does not help us. So, that's fine. Go straight into battle. Just swing. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. He's playing like the Galaxy Eyes structure deck, more than likely. Um, which, I mean, it's got some good cards in it. The engine's pretty good. It's just that if he's just playing the pure structure deck without adding anything from outside the game, or outside of the deck, like other supporting cards that actually make the engine run better, uh, it's actually really good for us. We did pull one of our warriors, and now we can equip our wonderful lightning blade here to it. And now we absolutely have a way of winning this game in the next couple turns here. There goes that. We attack with this. Let's hope that his back row isn't something weird all of a sudden. Looks like we're doing good. Next turn. Next turn we win. We're just going to throw down some cards as a bluff. This is actually probably a really good thing, so it's a quick play. We can negate something that is a face-up card of his. Could potentially save us. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we have game here. We've turned this duel around. And on all honesty, it's all thanks to this little combo right here between our level 2 tuner spellcaster guy here, the frequency magician, and our little Gaga Gaga shield here. Okay, cool. You still cannot attack. I know you're just trying to protect your life points at this point, but it's really not going to make a difference. You cannot attack anything other than dragons with that card, sir. Read your card. This is actually kind of funny because this would out him right now. And it looks like he's having a connection issue. He probably gave up. Yeah, he probably either scooped or just exited the game completely. A connection failed. He literally turned off Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So we got our win. We came back and we got our win. What a duel! What a duel! Let's go pick up our pack real quick. I'll meet you over at gathering our victory master pack. I'll see you in a second. All right, here we go. Let's draw our pack. Hopefully we get something useful out of it. It'll be really nice, but we'll see. Oh, it's going gold. First card, Yubel, the Ultimate Nightmare. Definitely not going to be able to play this. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by Yubel, Terror Incarnate. Cannot be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. At the end of the damage step, assist face up, attack position card, battle an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that opponent's monster's attack. Also destroy that monster. This would be phenomenal if we could get this on the board. Are we ever going to get this on the board? Probably not, because the likeliness of us getting Yubel Terror Incarnate and probably other U-Bell support cards is very like it's probably just not going to happen. World Legacy Guard Dragon. Continuous spell. When this card is activated, you can target one level 4 or lower dragon monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or special summon it. Once per turn, you can target one dragon monster you control, move that monster you control to another of your main monster zones. You can only activate World Legacy Guard Dragon per turn. That would be really cool. Trying to think if we actually have any dragons, we could actually utilize this because this would kind of double cover us for, a continuous spell popping for our one fairy as well, our Valkyrie. So we could almost double dip, like we would get the use out of the dragon part, and then when she came up, boom, we could possibly use this. So it's kind of like a double dip card if we have a dragon. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. The Shallow Grave. Each player targets one monster in their own graveyard. Each player special summons the target from their graveyard in face down defense position. We're going to play this. Why? Because Yomi ship is a thing, so we literally just get another pop. Like, this is, oddly enough, normally this wouldn't be that big of a deal, but because Yomi ship is a thing in our deck, this could play off of that, so we definitely will switch that out for one of our less useful cards. Ooh, look at this. We have Demise, Supreme King of Armageddon. Um, this is a ritual from the Cycle of the World. This card's name becomes Demise, King of Armageddon, while in your hand or on the field. While this ritual summon card is on the field, your ritual monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. If all monsters used to ritual summon this card were ritual monsters, you do not pay life points to activate its effect. Once per turn, you can pay 2,000 life points, destroy as many other cards on the field as possible, and if you do, inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each destroyed card or they controlled. This would be phenomenal in our deck. Usually ritual monsters, not that great of a thing. This archetype literally just cycles them though, and this would actually be a really good boss monster for us. It's probably not going to come into play anytime soon, if ever at all. Reckoned Power. Reveal one Iron Core or whatever in your hand. Destroy all face-up spells and trap cards on the field. Yeah, that's... I mean, our one card, I think, is an Iron Core monster. Oh, all face down. I mean, possibly. Probably not. Ally of Justice, Thousand Arms. Machine, Dark. This card can attack all face-up light monsters that your opponent control once each. If this card battles a non-light monster, destroy this card before damage calculation. That's nice. We won't be playing that. Infernity Guardian. While you have no cards in your hand, this face-up card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. We could probably run this. It's a level 4, which means we can XYZ it into our XYZ monster, our ship. We could absolutely drain our hand in order to utilize this, so probably going into the deck, actually. Broken Line. When a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated in this card's column, while this card is set, negate the activation if you do destroy that card. I mean, it's like a less useful half of the effect of like infinite impermanence. So I mean, it has to be in the column. Like it would be really hard to pull this off. I mean, not really, but it's more of a hassle. But right now, as it stands, if we have a dragon, if we can do this. I think we have a dragon, it just wasn't that great, but we might be able to pull this off. This Shallow Grave absolutely going in the deck. Like if I mean we have the one card, but I don't think we run it just because we have one card. If we had a couple Iron Cores or whatever, however you say, KO key monsters, in our deck. If we had more than one, then maybe we would run this because then it would come up a little bit more often. But it's not as useful as our other, like, if it comes up kind of situations, like our um, one card that we could switch the attack to our face down Yomi ship or whatever. Like setting a trap cards, the problem with trap cards, you got to set them ahead of time and then you have to wait a turn and all that. Like the other stuff, it could possibly come online a little bit quicker depending. We, this is probably even a little bit more useful than this would be. So, but yeah, I think we also put this in our deck. So we're looking at 1, 2, possibly 3, possibly 4 cards from this pack that we actually might use. All right, so this is what I put together. We ended up getting rid of our plant monsters, so our Botanical Lion and the new Churia card that was like an 1800 beat stick basically for us. Just because we have better options of protection at this point. Like we added in this Infinity Guardian here. Um, just because its effect is a little bit more useful than having 2 big beat sticks that don't do anything else other than be big beat sticks. Um, I was almost debating cutting some of our like low level fairies that don't really do anything, but our fairy strat is quite strong, and the more chance that we could pull a fairy, have a way of protecting it, and then bringing out uh, Dark Lord Desire here, um, is is still our main strat of the deck is fairies. We kept our warriors, of course, because Lightning Blade boosting any of these warriors up past 2,000 is phenomenal, especially this guy. That's a 2,700 dude right there, which is far better than having our Naturia monster and our Botanical Lion. We could have taken this out, but this thing's effect is still a good way to out one of our opponent's monsters, so we got rid of that. We got rid of our one trap card. Where'd it go? It was before that. We got rid of this thing, the Barrage Blast. We took that out of the deck because apart from it just being able to summon out our Valkyrie here, it didn't do anything for us. It was literally just a dead card in our deck, as well as our Forbidden Dark Contract card here. Both of those, apart from just being able to play it and then summon out our Valkyrie, they weren't doing anything for us. Um, Realizing that Catapult Zone, that this card right here is a rock monster, this has at least a one-time effect that can help us protect a monster, like one of our fairies, so that we can get this out on the field. Um, we did have this dragon in our deck. We technically also have, this wicked dragon here that's technically a dragon, but I'm definitely not putting that in our deck just to utilize this here. Um, at least this is a level 4, 1600 is not bad. But at least we have a target that we can utilize this with. And at least have 2 continuous spells, especially like this one. This one we can use over and over and over. As long as this thing keeps dying, we can use this again at least once per turn. So that's actually really cool. We just have something that comes back and defends us until we get something set up. It's really amazing. This, even though it's a one-time use, as long as we, can end up using it, it works. And then we can summon this out after we've done it. So at least having these 2 usable things in the deck is far better than just having 2 dead cards just for the sole purpose of bringing this out. So we did cut 2 of our continuous things, especially the trap card, because we have to first set it and then wait our opponent's turn and then come back to our turn in order to summon out our Valkyrie. It's just not worth it. So that's so far the couple edits right there. And then the last thing, of course, we ended up putting the Shallow Grave in because, again, if we can utilize Yomi ship twice because of this, definitely a good strat here. Um, so I believe that's it. I'm trying to look any of the other card. No, I'm pretty sure that's it. Again, we already talked about Guardian here. We added that in. This is looking pretty decent. Um, We have our little one-of strats here and there, but at least they're not half bad strats to have if they come up. That they're really good. What was this again? I mean, this is a good negate to have. You never know when it could come up. Maybe we replace. I mean, Blizzard here is a quick play spell though. Target one face-up spell your opponent controls this turn. Negate its effects, and that spell, and that's all spells on the field of the same name, original name. If the targeted card would be sent to the opponent's graveyard this turn, it is added to their hand. Like, it is a negate, but and it's a quick play negate. But if it's just gonna be added back to their hand instead, it's like, is it really worth it? Um, this is technically like more than just a spell card. This is spell, trap, and monster effect. Technically, it's better that way. But they have to play the card in the column that this is set to. Technically, in a way, the quick play spell is also like setting a trap because you're waiting for the opponent's turn. So either way, technically, I would say Broken Line is actually a better card in general. Do we want to play both of them? If we do, what do we cut? Um, Leave in the comments what you guys think we should do. Should we run both of these cards and cut a different card in order to put this in? Do we just put this in and run a 41 card deck? I really want to try to keep our main deck to 40 cards. Like the best 40 cards that we have, that's what I really want to try to do. But leave in the comments what you think is the better play here. I think for right now, I mean, in all honesty, maybe we just get rid of Mirror the Ice Barrier. Like, as much as this is good against people that are banishing our cards, this really doesn't come into play all that much. You know what? Let's cut that instead. Let's cut that. Let's add that. Um, Let me know if you think we should add back the Ice Barrier card, or if we should just run the deck as is like this. Um, but we're gonna go ahead and save that. And in all honesty, guys, I'm kind of feeling good with our one win for this video. I'm going to keep this one, try to keep this one shorter than the rest. So we're going to end it right here, guys. Please leave in a comment what you think we should do with our deck, or if our deck, the way that we just finished editing, is the better way of going. But anyway, leave a comment down in the description telling me what you think. But until next time, guys, stay safe out there. Take care. I am ProtoPawn. Peace.